Hello everyone. I decided to do this video. I hate talking on video, just to preface this, but it felt important. So every time that someone asks me, how did my gifts expand? What was my journey? And I tell them, and I think, oh, I should record this because I want to share this message. God Source Creator has told me to share this message, but I'm so self-conscious. I hate being in front of the camera, but here I am, scars and all. And I'm going to try to break this up into little chunks of information so that you can just watch a couple of minutes, come back, watch a couple of minutes more. So my journey started when I was little, believe it or not. I had a lot of childhood gifts. I remember one instance in particular where my mother was trying to locate my father and she couldn't find him. And I was like, oh, Mom, I know where Dad is. And she's like, okay, where's Dad? And I could see him sitting at a bar, and he wasn't alone. So I described to her what I saw, and she's like, can you go outside and read to me what it said? And I didn't know the word, so I spelled it for her. I gave her the letters, and she's like, oh, I know where that is. She packed us in the car and drove us there. My brother and I were little, and there he was with a woman having an affair. So there was that. And another one that really stuck out was when my grandfather died. He came to me in my sleep, and he looked so young, and his hair was so full, and it was like slick back. And he told me he had died, and he gave me messages to pass to my grandmother and a few other people. And when I woke up in the morning, I was waiting for my mom to say, oh, Grandpa died, but she didn't. She sent us to school, and we came home from school, and I called my grandmother's house when my mother wasn't home. And she answered the phone, and I was like, hey, Mom. She's like, how did you know I was here? I was like, oh, because Grandpa died last night. And she was like, how did you know? So there were those things. And then I started reading cards, middle school, I want to say. And I was just so naturally good at it. But the reality was yes, I was connected to the card, and I could read you the meaning of the card. But it was all the messages that I got with it. It just was like a really safe way to share information. So I'd be reading a card, and then I'd hear all this stuff and be like, oh yeah, and this and this and this and this. That continued all through college. I would have people like knocking on my door in the middle of the night. I met this guy. Can you tell me what's going to happen? So that was pretty cool. And I'm going to pause here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep listening. Love you all so much.